Now, Tanith, Belbin, and Ben Agosto get their turn. They have proven over the past year and a half or so they are one of the world's best. Good enough to make the Olympic team, but they probably won't be in Torino because she is not yet a U.S. citizen.
From the start, this team knew it wouldn't be easy. Tanith is Canadian, and until she gets her American citizenship, she and Ben can't compete in the Olympics. Early success qualified them for the 2002 games, but without her citizenship, they were forced to stay behind. Now, almost 4 years later, Tanith is still not an American, and there's a good chance another Olympics will pass them by. Now that you're becoming more and more successful, are there days where it just hits you a little bit more?
I think the day that we sit at home, if it happens, and watch the opening ceremonies go on without us like we did in 2002, I don't think there's anything wrong with being pretty upset about that.
You can't deny that it's a disappointing thought when it enters your head. We know that we've put in so much work and we love what we do. So the thought of not being able to be a part of the Olympic Games is kind of difficult.
The good news is at just 20 and 23 years of age, this team is still young. Average Olympic ice dance champions are 27. So even if they miss the 2006 games, 2010 is not a far-fetched dream. In this stressful situation, many teams would split to pursue individual Olympic aspirations. But Tanith and Ben, well, they see it differently.
The bigger picture, I think, is more important, and that's our whole skating experience and our career as a whole. And I think that we have something so special that we would really be lacking if we weren't together. And the thought of not skating together is worse than the thought of not being able to go to the Olympics this time around.
Would you rather be a world champion, or would you rather go to the Olympics but come last? I think you'd rather be a world champion. The Olympic experience is great, but I hope that if we do push through and do 2010, that we'll be able to really make the most of the entire experience and come out with a real dream.
It's like you have all the right ingredients, the trust, the great coaching staff, great skill, but it's almost like there's another layer of what makes that great, makes you willing to put that hard work in.
We're good friends, and I think that's really what might separate us from a lot of couples. We just get along and we have fun. Even if we have a bad day, we don't take it out on each other.
Sometimes we feel like we have the little devil and angels on our shoulder, you know, like, oh, these run-throughs are gonna be hard. You know, don't worry about it, you could do it. And, you know, you're not even going to the Olympics. And then my angel over here, you know, Ben's angel comes over, and Igor's angel, and my parents' angel, and then they're like, don't worry, everything's okay. We realize what we have. It's very special.
They represent the Arctic Figure Skating Club. Ladies and gentlemen, Tanith Belbin and Benjamin Agosto.
Well, there's that 5-year mandatory waiting period after you get your green card, unless, of course, you're married to a U.S. citizen, which Tanith is not. You can have a situation, Susie, where they're the world champions, yet they can't go to the Olympics.
And as I said, they're disappointed by that, but they've just got such a great friendship and a working relationship. They're enjoying the process.
Belbin and Agosto going for number 2.
Exceptional twizzles because of the speed, the attack, and how quick the rotation is.
place finish at the World Championships. Last year was the highest finish for an American dance team in 14 years. Back in 1990, Joe Drewer placed 4th with Susie Wynn. Congratulations, Susie.
Well, a long time ago. And I think Ben and Tanith, they're well on their way of changing all of that. What makes them stand out in this field is how they're able to take one push and move so far across the ice. It doesn't take them a lot of pushing to get that power, and that's just great technical ability.
A frenetic pace to the entire free dance.
Wow, they were able to maintain such high energy and force throughout. This is the best I think this free dance has come off throughout the season, and they've had some great performances.
Standing ovation here in the Rose Garden. They've already tied the record with 5 perfect 6s in one national championship. Could they go for a few more, huh? The last year, most likely, for the perfect 6.0 system. Gregory and Petchukov, yeah, I think they know it. Their lead may be gone. We'll have the marks in it. Just maybe that we see a few perfect 6.0s for Belbin and Agosto, and then Tiffany Stiegler, Sergey